Ghana take on a so far plucky Madagascar side. Certainly came into the game as underdogs, but they had the better of the first 45. Dorian Bertrand there trying to pick up where they left off with a burst down the right wing. Disappeared behind the dugouts from our perspective, but clearly stopped in his tracks. Ravelison knocked over and picking up a free kick. Lema Haritra waiting for Antoine Semenyo to move back the required 5 yards. Immediately there's space again here on the right for Romain Metanir. Not getting the whip on the cross that he was hoping for. Flying out for a goal kick. He showed what he could do in the first half though. Bombing forwards down that right flank and causing some problems for Gideon Mensah at left back. Once again, IU dropping very deep. There are enough attacking options, even without him, if he does choose to drop back with Iñaki Williams and Antoine Semenyo there. Almost playing a old-fashioned sweeper role where he could end up anywhere on the pitch. Slowly making his way back forwards now, as Ghana slowly make their way up the pitch. Madagascar a little static, holding their shape though, improving. This has been the case for 47 minutes or so. A very tough obstacle for this Ghana attack. Ball half cleared by Kenji Boto. Picked back up. Is with the substitutes. Now crossed in. Knocked back into the danger area by Jordan Ayew, but flicks over the top by Iñaki Williams. Williams and Semenyo maybe putting each other off a touch there. Oh, in fact, yeah, it was a slight touch off the toe of Semenyo. Certainly put off Iñaki Williams, trying to bring it down. And one of their better chances so far goes begging. Immediately getting involved down that right wing was Denis Odoi, putting the cross in. Nothing against Alidou Seydou, but he did struggle to get the better of Andrea Tsvarana and Kenji Boto down that left wing in the first half. This is better from Ghana. Cut out as Semenyo tried to force the issue. Here come Madagascar again. Ravelison just delaying a little too long and robbed. And the excitement cranks up a notch as Mohamed Kudus brings this forwards. He's got runners but plays it behind Iñaki Williams a little carelessly. Williams returns it though, and Kudus tries his luck, and it's a decent save from Melvin Adrian. Down quickly to his left. He can only clear it back to Kudus though. He changes direction very nicely. Waits. Over to Williams. Into the middle towards Jordan Ayew. Bluffs his lines. But back now. Another chance for another fresh base in Ashimaru. but lashed at it well. Ghana though showing much more of what was expected from them on home soil in front of their fans, and the fans now responding in turn. Atmosphere increasing exponentially as they produce these chances. Semenyo wandered over and tension simmering, and Raza Findray, Harry Mahanta picks up the first booking of the game, wrestling with Semenyo. See how the game has changed since the restart. Tempo has ramped up and Ayew has chipped it into the middle. Iñaki Williams not quite able to get what would have been a crucial flick on. Slightest of touch would have most likely looped over the top of Melvin Adrian. Away, and now it's Madagascar who are starting to look a little rattled. Williams continues, beats 2, beats 3. And Skoudas, he was swamped by red shirts. There's a promising opening few seconds for Madagascar in the second half, but Ghana now starting to assert their authority on proceedings. Have given away a free kick though. Eli Maharitra clearly pulled back by Abdul Samed. Again, the raw tells you everything you need to know. It's Ghana to bring it away on the counter. Jordan Ayew fouled, but not cynically enough to earn a yellow card. 2 in quick succession. Eli Maharitra rather sheepishly makes his way back, avoiding the referee's eye, also avoiding entering his book. It's a nice ball forwards over the top for Iñaki Williams. Bursting into the middle is Kudos, still with Williams. Semenyo, he can't find a way through the wall of red in front of him. But it's they knocking on the door. But a surprising number of chances. Ghana looking like the most likely to scoring. So Doi puts it into the middle again. Madagascar need to try to reclaim some territory here. Push back up the pitch because they are boxed right in currently. Ayew on the left, delays, so shifted onto his left. He's quite tight, 2-footed, Jordan Ayew. He was matched by Metamir there. Just listen to the noise. It's into the middle and away. Poku picks it up and earns a free kick over on the right hand side. centre-back. Over the hand, back to his feet by Thomas Fontaine. He's now back on his feet and clearly, albeit with a bit of a limp for now, able to continue. Nervous times for Melvin Adrian. Another tricky free kick to defend, slightly different angle to a corner. Fire it in a little flatter. There are 5 to aim at. Knocked on by Ayew. And it's in towards Marty at the back post. Again, not able to find the target with the header. Good ball by Kudus. This was the case in the first half. The defender on the end of the cross, not able to find the target. Well, Madagascar and their manager Romuald Rakotondrabe respond. Said the half-time changes were necessary for Ghana. They're certainly necessary as we head towards the hour mark. Madagascar going to push out, pick up something closer to what they were producing in the first half. With the introduction of Lalaina. Luc Lapoussin, the man sacrificed, and not looking overly happy about making way. But an immediate demonstration of what Lalaina will bring, which is speed of those fresh legs. 25-year-old. He's cut football in Belarus. Advantage done by the referee, and here comes Kudus and Semenyo, and it is deflected in. Will the flag stay down? It will not. Iñaki Williams for a second. Headlock. He was just offside. Another head in hands moment for Williams, this time for a close call. With the assistant referee making the right one. Lafori quickly off his line. It was Kudus who laid up Semenyo. His shot just knocked on with the thigh of Williams beyond Melvin Adrian, but that's now 1 goal apiece, both into the same net, but both ruled out by an offside flag. Surely a matter of time before we do get the opener. Madagascar looking to produce their first real chance of the half. Will at least pick up a corner. Gideon Mensah putting it out. See a break here as another set of fresh legs. Rashid Ashimaru is already down. Replay, knock maybe. He's all on his own. Not sure exactly what the issue is. We will see the game pause. It was in fact Amati. The not quite so fresh legs. A man who's been on for an hour. On the sidelines, Hamidou Abdul Fatawu. he is back and heading for the sidelines under his own steam. But I always wonder when a player goes down, no one around them, it will be a terminal issue for the game. Amati, very experienced head in that Ghana backline, would be missed. Even in his absence, it's another experienced head of Jordan Ayew who makes the headed clearance and then gets on his bike. The field as Ghana think about a counter-attack, instead eventually back all the way to their goalkeeper. Dennis Odoi not seeing a clear option ahead of him, choosing the safe one. He'll get another chance to get his head up and go forwards, and does so with a little change of direction. Picks out Kudus, but Kudus unable to prevent the ball going out for a throw. Calmly brought down by Ayew. He really can be found anywhere on the pitch at any given time. Now heading back to the left back role. We call that the free roll officially. Chris Hughton clearly letting his experienced number 9 do what he sees fit. Yes, just mentioned Hughton, very experienced, 64-year-old coach, born in England to an Irish mother and Ghanaian father. He became the first mixed race player to represent Ireland in his playing days. Since turning to coaching, taking charge of English Premier League teams such as Newcastle and Brighton, most recently Nottingham Forest in 2021 in the Championship. Started as technical advisor to the Ghana national side over the period of last year's World Cup qualifiers. In February was promoted to head coach after Otto Addo resigned. Offside flag up against Kudus, and clearly the correct decision again. Was introduction as expected. Daniel Amati unfortunately unable to continue, and Kasim Nuhu given the responsibilities of filling his experienced boots in the Ghana backline. First involvement there, Mensa with the header away. Change of pace from Kudus. Again, quite able, either of them, to find Ayew. Nuhu plays his club football with Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga. Reasonably experienced head, replacing another in the shape of Amati. Amati, of course, 7 years with Leicester City, joined in January, played his part in the final stages of their extraordinary 5,000-1 Premier League triumph to Besiktas in the summer. And he'll hope, as well the Besiktas fans, that is nothing long term. A watch on from the sidelines is Madagascar to fight their way back into the second half. Shot from range, which has not been one of their calling cards. Comes back and a burst down the right wing is something more familiar, and it's cleared off the line crucially. Out of nowhere, Madagascar look to strike, and it's Nicholas Opoku who is the hero again, in the right place at the right time. It's played forwards by Matanir towards the touchline. He got there in time. And the first touch was brilliant to take it around Richard Ofori. Second touch, not quite finding the back of the net. Will they get another opportunity here? Acrobatic attempt from Ryan Rebellison. Swing and a miss though in the air. Video meant to foul and a bit of respite for Ghana. Looked to be taking control of the game, but see how in an instant everything can change once again. Semenyo clearly brought down. Let's see another booking here. Referee quickly over to the scene. Well, if it was to be another booking, it would have been a red card. Playing with fire there, Rajo Azafindrai Behari Mahanta. He does escape a second booking, fortunately for him. Maybe just about within shooting range if anyone's feeling ambitious. On the borderline, a number of options currently standing around the ball. They are slowly moving away, leaving Ayu and one more. Melvin Adrian organises his wall again. 4 men required, now a fifth. Showing up to make doubly short. It is Kudus, the other option. And in fact, the only option now as Ayu slowly makes his way towards the edge of the area. Kudus, oh, it's disappointing. For all the build-up, far too much lift on the free kick, no dip, a long way over. Kudus, signed by West Ham this summer for a reported £38 million fee after 3 strong years at Ajax. 17 goals and 65 appearances there. He's made a strong start to life in East London as well. West Ham have impressed at times and only comfortably in the top half. Kudus has 8 in 25 for Ghana. That not particularly close to making it 9. Scored in the 2-1 win versus Central African Republic in the final AFCON qualifier. Abdul Samed turns down the forward option. He didn't know, and it's with Odoi on the right. Has the opportunity to pick out Ayu, who brings it down with, he claims, his chest. Looked like shoulder at best. Upper arm, in the opinion of the referee. Certainly on the borderline of that ambiguous area on the sleeve that so often plays a part in offsides in VAR in world football now. Another change from Madagascar. Last one had a good effect, and it looks in fact like it might be a triple change. For players making their way to the sidelines, including Andrea Sperana, who provided so much down that left wing. In his place, Al Hadari by Ninyana. Louis Demolion comes on as well, in place of Rajo Razafindrai Behari Mehanta, perhaps understandably on that yellow card, and surely a very final warning after that foul just outside the area. And also Tendri Andrea Narijauna, the final of a triple substitution. Pramod Rakatandrabe, the roll of the dice, 3 rolls at once, 1 substitution remaining for the final 20 minutes. They had the desired effect. Mensah with a misplaced pass and a look to break here. They do have pace, one of the new faces, Andrea Narijauna. Mensah gets back and makes amends. Now here comes Ashimaru with space to run into, driving towards the box. He's got Iñaki Williams outside him. Here is Williams. 3 options in the middle. Instead lays it up on the edge. Forward from Abdul Samad to Semenyo. Still they build, still they wait. It is cleared at the front post for a corner. Kudus pumps up the crowd, asked for more. 20 minutes left. Still, we wait for someone to unlock the opposition defence. In high by Kudus, too high, but kept alive. Kasim Nuhu, Jordan Ayew comes away with the ball somehow, picks out Shimaru, who tries his luck from range, and it was just left of the target. A look to the heavens. That was Antoine Semenyo's final involvement. He'll be replaced by Ernest Nwama. The 20-year-old providing some youthful energy in the closing stages. Winger for Ligue 1 Lyon, on loan from RWD in Molenbeek. Lyon suffered a horrible start to their Ligue 1 campaign. One of the biggest names in French football, currently bottom of the table. But that not of such concern now compared to that of Madagascar. The shot from Iñaki Williams is very well saved by Melvin Adrian. Change of pace again from Ashimaru. A little burst of pace, but unable to keep the ball in there with his first involvement. Nwama trying to kill it on the touchline. The toe poke from Iñaki Williams was just about at hand height for Adrian. Need to keep the opportunity, but taking nothing away from the Malagasy keeper. He's in the right place at the right time. Covered his angles well, and a strong hand. He is now a quarter of an hour away from a clean sheet. Given away to Ayew carelessly. Good recovery. Good trucking back from Ilaima Haritra. Fori out, all the way out from beyond his area, trying to head that away for a throw. Could be a fascinating final quarter of an hour. As the narrative set, will Ghana throw more and more forwards? Madagascar have a cautious approach. Oh, not by the signs here. It's into the middle and smothered, crucially, by Afori. Four substitutions used by both managers now. Here's one of the most recent for Ghana. Nwama cuts back, is better than with his first involvement. Cuts back again, puts it in, and it's acrobatically diverted towards the goal by Iñaki Williams. But still, just not happening for the Bilbao striker. Putting Kenji Boto down on the ground, not once but twice. Just a little behind Williams. Couldn't divert the scissor kick in the direction of Melvin Adrian, or preferably the corners of his goal. And Williams bursting away again, and the yellow card out for the captain, Ryan Ravellison. Williams still a fairly new addition to the Ghana setup, such an experienced player in La Liga, born in Bilbao to Ghanaian parents, started out with the Spanish national setup, even earning a cap in a friendly, then briefly represented the Basque country before eventually committing his future to Ghana last year. This is his 10th cap for Ghana, still waiting for his first goal in Ghanaian colours. It's just not happening for him. Almost 70 goals for his hometown club. He spent almost a decade with Athletic Bilbao, over 300 appearances. The man certainly knows where the goal is. Hasn't quite been able to find it so far. This evening in Kumasi. One of the Malagasy substitutes. Patiently waiting. Kenji Boto it was who was the man down on the deck, and currently now watching on from the sidelines as they have to defend a free kick. And it's in towards the back post, well saved again, and somehow not put into an effectively empty net. Ernest Nwama has been involved in everything since he came on. Admittedly, had absolutely no time to react there. It was a good save, directly into the chest. The offside flag would have denied it anyway. Final change made by Brumwold, Rakoton Drabe. Titouan Fortune comes on. Teenager, a defender, surely looking to shore things up the back more than venture forwards with the way things are going currently. Another free kick here for Ghana. Another important save from that man, Melvin Adrian. Point blank range. Two Ghana players at the back stick. And here he is, and another decisive punch. Under less pressure this time. Mensah forwards to Ashimaru, who goes into the box, and another strong hand from Adrian. Such a strong hand, in fact, because that looked to be very well struck. Shimaru with that burst of acceleration again, and now he's opening up for Madagascar at the other end. It's 4-on-3, and it's over the bar. And this could end with any scoreline you like right now. El Hadari, Raniana, not too far away, put his foot through it. Maybe a bit more composure would have been the better option. Easier said than done. End to end, Iñaki Williams plays it over to Nuama again. Wins a corner this time. First involvement for Fortune. Kudus turns, heads for the byline. Is tackled. And again, Madagascar look to strike on the counter. Not quite as rapid. Ghana able to get more men back this time. It's over to the right. Nicely worked out to Metanir. Puts it in. It's a good delivery and it's off the post. Still alive. Back into the middle towards Rakoto Harimalala. Eventually out for a goal kick, and my goodness, how have we not had a goal in the last 5 minutes? Brilliant delivery from Metanir. Head in hands for Rakoto Harimalala. Put the ball onto the upright. Jordan Ayew's game is over. There will be no 21st goal, at least on this day. Osman Bukhari on in his place. Final roll of the dice from Chris Hughton. Bukhari, Red Star Belgrade midfielder, scored 3 in 13 appearances for his country. It's not bad, but a more impressive 15 in 42 for Red Star since joining last year, including a stunning volley in the eternal derby with local rivals Partizan. And that, a special moment. The goal here would be right up there with that. Not often you can say a goalless draw has been a thriller, but with 83 minutes on the clock, we're goalless. But this has been fascinating, and anything could happen though. Those final 7 minutes, it's through to Kudus, and it's saved again by Melvin Adrian. Kudus slaps the floor in frustration. Adrian is slapped with thanks from all his defenders, taken down on his chest, stayed not quite on his feet but on his knees, Melvin Adrian, and did enough. Well, Rama keeps it in seemingly, and keeps hold of the ball under the pressure of substitute Journa, trying to pick their way through with some fancy footwork. Didn't happen. Ghana looking so dangerous every time they come forwards. Equally, Madagascar looking dangerous on the counter-attack. They've come the closest, striking the woodwork. Gideon Mensah bursts past the fullback, delivered in towards Kudus, over the head of the West Ham man though, and then Dennis Odoi with a foul, providing some respite to Madagascar, who, whilst they're looking to strike on the counter when given the opportunity, will be, I think, pretty pleased to slow things down here. They would surely be the happier if it were to end this way. A point away against Ghana, even if they did have a goal denied and struck the post. Could they get even more? Well, Mensah missing out. I think grabbing on to the liner there. Fortunate to avoid giving away a free kick in a dangerous position. Referee didn't give advantage. Just allowed the play to continue. And the liner's shot eventually wide of the mark. Forwards again. Given away. The Madagascar throw. And to say a number of the players here look exhausted, and it is unsurprising. 86 minutes into a game that has often been end-to-end. Both sets of players giving it their absolute all. Moved forwards. Shade of desperation. Will there be one final twist in the tail? Will it be a goal at one end or another? The liner. Madagascar look to keep possession for a touch. Invite Ghana out to them. They are comfortable playing the ball out from the back and in tight areas, Madagascar. A bit of space now on the left. Knocked over, but Iriniana not swaying the referee to giving a free kick. Kudus. Up and running quickly again. Bukhari with his first involvement. Great feet and even hanging onto the ball as he slipped. Aboku able to canter forwards. Quick feet. The final delivery match from Nuama. No, it won't. It was pulled back and then given away a little carelessly, and Madagascar can't strike down the right this time. Tanir's ball forwards not as impressive as his ball into the box a few minutes ago. Abdul Samed taking his time. Odoy, Nuama leaves a man on the floor and now runs at another. Gets it back, but seemingly controls it with a hand in the process. Madagascar in no particular hurry to get play back up and running. Iñaki Williams would rather they got on with it. A limp for Nicholas Opoku now. Won't please Chris Hughton, his centre-back, who has been crucial on more than one occasion. Not looking fighting fit. With no substitutions remaining. But we are into the final 30 seconds of the scheduled 90. And it's Bukhari on his bike again, somehow still going brilliantly, worked into the box, the ball headed away, smashed on the edge of the area by Abdul Samed, blocked. It's still with Ghana, into the back post, and Bukhari swipes at it, but does not fire it goalwards. 5 minutes of additional time to be played. Bukhari looking for one of two options. at the back post. Then Abdul Samed, the pop shot from the edge of the area. Nothing. He's finding a way through this oh so resilient Malagasy defence. Who, let's not forget, could nick it themselves here. Brought forwards by fortune. Lailana doing well to win it back, laying it off. And it's back to Lailana from Ilaima Haritra. Brilliantly worked, and it's through. Flag had gone up against Waikoto Harimalala. It was a beautifully worked move, just the final run a little too early. Not one but two Madagascar attackers. Bukari looks so lively, those fresh legs looking to prove a point, but that will not prove the kind of point he was hoping for. To his manager, ball towards no one in particular. Referee just reminding Melvin Adrian and his teammate that will go into the book if they time waste. Keeper taking as many seconds as he dares, sending it long. It's all the way back to Adrian though, who ensures that Iñaki Williams runs out a number of centimetres. Another long ball through to a keeper though, Richard Ofori, able to gather it up. I think the tired legs are starting to have an effect now. Long balls, the order of the day. Apoku this time. In fact, Asinuhu, that was, sending it route one. They're only finding the opposition each time though. Here's someone with fresher legs. Oirinyana. Eventually running down a blind alley, and it's another long ball to be gathered up oh so slowly by Melvin Adrian. Only 2 minutes remain for, well, you would say Ghana to find a winner, but either side to find a winner. The best back pass, Adrian able to get on the end of it and send it into the opposition half, at least temporarily, because Abdul Samed collected it up on the halfway line. Mensah. The little energy he may have remaining. Abdul Samed lifts it into the box. And the shot from Kudus is a little wild. And will that be the final attempt from Ghana? Would have been a big moment. Kudus has come close a few times. Maybe not his biggest moment for his national side. That must be the 2 goals scored in the World Cup against South Korea. It's meant a 3-2 win. This would have been up there. He and his teammates though haven't been able to find the way through, and with 30 seconds left they will at best produce one more chance. Dennis Odoi with the throw. Noama somehow hanging onto the ball, finds Mensah in space, shoulders it up into the air, brought down now. This is it, now or never for Ghana. Bukari makes his way into the box, it's delivered in, and the header, and the winner! They do find the breakthrough, and it is Iñaki Williams who scores for Ghana. for the very first time, and in doing so finally unlocks the most resilient of Malagasy defences. They're distraught. The Madagascar defence drops to its knees, but in the stands they're bouncing, and some have even made their way onto the pitch. Well, it looked like time was up, but they kept on going, and Mensah's delivery in was perfect, and this time finally a Ghana player was able to get the better of Melvin Adrian. Maybe a fingertip to the ball, but enough power from Iñaki Williams to ensure the ball hit the back of the net. And as night falls in Kumasi, the crowd rises to their latest hero. Mohamed Kudus picks up a yellow card, but that's not going to dampen the mood inside the Babayara Stadium. And there is the final whistle. Ghana snatch it at the death. Iñaki Williams with a 96th minute winner that ensures the final score is Ghana 1, Madagascar 0. Well, so harsh on that man, Melvin Adrian, and all his teammates, who so easily could have won this themselves. Found the net first, but from an offside position, and then Njiba Rakato Harimalala striking the post, and isn't that the image that will last with these Madagascar players and their fans? Marco Ilaima Haritra staring into the middle distance. They fought so valiantly, they thought they'd done enough to earn an unlikely point away from home, but the night belongs to Ghana and the home fans, who will party into the night in Kumasi. They left it late, but Iñaki Williams, with his first goal for his country, ensured they take all 3 points from the very first of their World Cup qualifiers, heading to the 2026 Global Showpiece in the Mexico, the US and Canada.